Hey guys, welcome to another part of Bayonetta on the Nintendo Switch. In the last part, we did the Records of Time in the prologue. And in this part, we're going to do Chapter 1.
So, I asked around, and some whale in Europe is trying to fence a huge rock on the black market. He calls it the right eye, saying it's part of some set called the Eyes of the World. Fits the bill of what you're after, don't it? Now, here's the funny bit. The stone passes around the halls of power for hundreds of years, vanishes, and then the black market goes white hot for the thing. But the seller wanted an arm and a leg for it, to the point no one could stomach the price. So back goes the stone. But not before everyone figures out where the guy is. You're gonna enjoy doing this one, I bet. I love sticking it to the rich. Of course, when you do, don't forget your old buddy Enzo stuck his neck out on this one. Slide me a few fuzzoles out of the rich guy's pocket for my troubles, right? Anyways, you better get going before the trail gets cold. Off to the middle of nowhere. Paradise of Europe. Vigrid.
So, this is supposed to be paradise?
Alright, so I just want to apologize in advance for my smoke detector. You might hear it go off during this recording, but anyway. The first thing you want to do is you want to go up here and break all these benches. Because if you do so, you'll get a reward for it, and it's very helpful. And the train's gonna depart. And going on the train gives you half a magic meter, and you get a broken moon pearl. So now that we've done that, we can move on with the chapter. So yeah, as you saw from the little cutscene, Bayonetta's chasing after the other Eye of the World to find out about her past, because she is suffering from amnesia. So anyway, you want to beat up this wall right here, and it will allow us to pass through. And you jump down here. You get this key. And using other weapons to defeat your enemies gives you extra points. So So keep that in mind if you're trying to go for high scores. You need the platinum medal. And then we can use a double jump here to cross the gap. And then we put the key in the hole. And we get a per platinum because I'm just good like that. And you get these little books that tell you a bit more about the game's world. I don't really care for them, but there might be someone out there who might be interested in them. So we have more angels to take care of. And this is where the game introduces the Wicked Weave. It's when Bayonetta uses her hair to summon Demon Fist. You may recognize it from Super Smash Bros. If you've played that game. I mean, who hasn't? So you can use them to extend combos and end them like that. And if you hit multiple enemies with a Wicked Weave, it also gives you extra points. And another pure platinum. I'm not going to try to get all pure platinums or anything, but, you know, I'll be trying my best. And if I do get a pure platinum, well, there you go. So now that these two statues are repaired, I'm going to walk up to one, press Y, and then press Y again to activate the lightning, and then dodge, and then we're in Witch Time now, and we can walk across the water. And we beat up these bricks again. And we head this way.
This town's teeming with heaven's little helpers. It's making my buddies downstairs awfully nervous.
And your point is?
Some places in this world are closer to Paradiso or Inferno. The rat hole of a town you and I live in is close to both. But the Vigridians, it got a special air about them. They're closer to Paradiso than anyone should ever be. And that shit just plain creeps me out. I guess I'm gonna have to set up shop here and score me some halos. These stupid rings are worth a fortune back home. Since it seems you're spoiling for a fight, if you come across any of these, bring them to me, and I'll hook you up.
Another one looking to line his pockets. I'm beginning to see why Enzo is so fond of you.
Real cute. But let's get one thing straight. Your fights are yours alone. I'm only here to watch my handiwork in action. So don't get any bright ideas about coming to me for help.
No, you get one thing straight. I'm not the slightest bit interested in the fact that you made these guns. If you get in my way, I will... How do the Americans put it? Oh yes, bust a cap in yo ass.
Right on, baby. Right on.
Bayonetta, she always has such a way with words. So, why not enter the gates of hell and see what Rodin has for us?
You here for business or pleasure? Either way, I'll hook you up.
Alright, so I don't recommend going to buy the weapons. What you should really buy are the techniques. These extend the moves that Bayonetta can do. And first, I'm going to go for the air dodge. It basically just lets you dodge in the air, pretty self-explanatory. You can try them before you buy them, which is pretty cool. And then for the second one, I'm gonna get the Tetsu Zanko. And these moves, like some of them take up Bayonetta's magic meter, which you may have heard me talk about at the beginning of this chapter. It's those purple orbs in the top left corner of the screen. So you push back and you quickly push forward, and then you do a wicked weave. Usually you have to do a combo to do them, so that helps. That makes it so you can just do it like on command. And this theme playing right here, Mysterious Destiny, I really like this theme. It's probably like one of my favorite themes in the game. Anyway, I recommend taking this guy out, because if you take him out, you can get his weapon, and you press A, and you can spin the stick around to like deal massive damage and build up a good combo. If you don't want the weapon, you can just press the left stick in to throw it away. And torture attacks also help you build up your score, but it does take away from your time, so keep that in mind. I didn't mean to do that. Sometimes I go into gun mode by accident. And this is our first mini-boss. So, he may look big, but he isn't really that big of a problem. So, watch time this, and attack his back, because that's where his weakness is. You can use a wicked weave to attack the weak spot, and when he tries to grab you, make sure you dodge out of the way, so you can keep your combo going. Now it's time for Armored Climax, and so basically Bayonetta's going to summon an Inferno Demon, and you have to mash the Y button, in this case, to finish the job. Oh jeez, my capture card really messed up there. I'm gonna have to fix that. You can also pick up these big weapons, and I recommend going for the weapons if you're trying to get a higher score, because as I mentioned before, when you hit an enemy with the weapon, then it gives you more points. And that was quick. Yeah, platinum medals, like, they're what medal you get are determined by 3 factors: the damage you do, the damage you take, and how fast you do it. And if we go up here, we get a broken witch heart. And then getting 4 gets you another. It extends your health meter, so it's a lot like the Legend of Zelda. You get 4 heart containers and you extend your health.
What are you doing? Let's go.
Alright, so now we're in the flashback, and we gotta run away from this angel. You see them do that, you gotta dodge. This boss fight can take a little while because you have to wait for them to come and attack you. Yeah, this boss fight's pretty boring. It's like one of my least favorite bosses in the game because you have to wait for the opponent to attack, and it can be kind of annoying if it's your first time and you don't know the cues. And watch out for that. That fire can damage you, so be careful with that. Okay, I missed a dodge, so I missed my chance to attack. Yeah, I knew what I was doing, so I got the boss finished more quickly, but on my first playthrough, that took me quite a while. Alright, now we're back in the present, so let's continue onwards. But first, let's stop by the gates of hell.
He's a little rude, but he makes up for it with charm. Be nice to him, okay?
Alright, so now we get the Onyx Roses. Onyx, I don't know how to pronounce it. But, yeah, you can buy this if you want, but for now I'm going to focus on getting the techniques. And that's what I recommend doing, but feel free to get the weapons if you want. And right here we have an angel coming back. And make sure you dodge. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, but if you dodge here, you get some witch time. But I screwed up. And make sure you try to dodge when he rams the floor into the wall, so be careful about that. Right here, it's gonna throw it. Make sure you press up and jump. Close for the camera. Continue on our way, but he's back. Now it's time for another Omni Climax. You just press the same button that you did for the first one. And that is it for chapter 1. So yeah, it's a pretty easy chapter. It can be a little tricky if it's your first time, but if you play through it like me, then it's not that bad. Oh, so basically, if you know what you're doing, it's not that bad. So for this one, we got a gold award. There were some extra places that I missed, and maybe if I went to those, I would have gotten platinum. And also the damage I took away from the score. Now it's time for Angel Attack. And try to get as many points as you can. Aim for the head, gives you more points. Also try to hit the smaller targets. So we got 31 points. And I'm just going to try them in for halos, because I don't really want to use any of these, because they take away from your score. And these upgrades are only temporary. They're only effective for one chapter. So I'm just going to stage them for halos. That's what I always do. And that's it for this part. In the next part, we'll be moving on to chapter 2. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next part.